to the Kent Lapp Podcast.
I saw a study just a few weeks ago where they did a survey in, I think it was the month of June. It might have been into July a little bit of this year, 2020. And in America, 25% of those that did the survey between 18 and 25 years old, this speaks to depression and stress and just people, quite frankly, a little bit losing your mind with everything going on and everything shut down and isolation and distancing and everything like that. 25% of those that took the survey between ages of 18 and 25 years old said that in the last 30 days, they did consider suicide as an option. And when you think about 18 to 25 years old, that's like the prime. It's supposed to be like your prime of at least the health part of your life.
But that was as a result of COVID?
Yeah, it's because everything is shut down. You can't see your friends. You can't see anyone. You're supposed to be in your house. Like everything just completely, it's because of the effects of COVID and your world changing and the uncertainty. And I'm sure it had to do, I mean, this has been a tumultuous year for a lot of reasons in America. I think it's probably all of these things combined, but for 25 out of 100, 18 to 25-year-olds, 25% say that they had considered suicide as an option in the last 30 days is shocking. I mean, it's so high. So the toll that this is taking, to your point, with people mentally is tremendous.
And just to, we need community.
Yeah, we do.
We need each other. We need touch. We need smiles.
Yes.
We need loving embraces.
Mm-hmm.
Our survival really relies on that.
It does.
We are a social being.
Yes. We're less individualistic, I think, than we may hope to believe. We need community. Like, we are interdependent people. We're interdependent on each other, on the earth. Like, we are in this together. So it doesn't.
And survival relies on that as well.
Yes,
which you
agreed.
Can look at history on that too.
The cortisol thing is interesting because I did feel like in the month of August, when I was doing sauna every day for 45 minutes, I did see improvement with my gut. And I have been going to CrossFit 5 days a week since March of this year. Yeah, that's right. March of this year. 2019 was basically a throwaway year and I didn't go much at all. And then got back into it beginning of this year and have been 5 days a week since. Mm-hmm. And so that helped a little bit with my gut. What that helped with mostly was building the abdomen muscles. But I have kind of this band at the bottom of my belly that's still like, it needs to go away. And it's Evan from the gym owner said, it's like the last place to go on a guy. But when I was in sauna, it helped. Like, I felt like the abs were, like, my belly was a little trimmer and the abs were a little bit more visible and so forth. And what's interesting about you mentioning cortisol is I think that the gains from that is not only, although this will certainly be included, but not only from my body sweating and detoxing but sweating and kind of losing some, I guess, fat that way, but also the reduction of stress, because there was someone, I think it was the founder of Tom's, although can't quite 100% quote me on that. He was talking with Tim Ferriss on his podcast, and he had done, whoever this was, I'm pretty sure, again, it was the founder of Tom's Shoe Company, but he had done the, Wim Hof? The breathing thing?
Right.
Apparently he has
and the
camps.
ice plunge. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm doing Saturday.
Okay, I want to hear more about that. Well, this guy went to a camp with the Wim Hof breathing camp, and that really helped him with, I guess, his state of mind and everything. And he said he lost 20 pounds, and where he noticed it the most was on his gut, because cortisol, where you hold cortisol, apparently is like right at the bottom of your gut, at least on men.
Okay.
And so if you are having stress, that produces cortisol, and that kind of creates this band of fat at the bottom of your belly.
And wouldn't stress, though, want you to hold on to fat? Because if you're stressed, you're thinking, I'm dying.
Exactly.
So let's hold on to whatever food we have, because probably we're not going to get any more.
That's exactly right. So I kind of wonder if that month in sauna, it helped my belly flatten a little bit, not just from sweating more, but from, I guess, de-stressing too a little bit every day.
Well, and you were saying it was helping with your gut, meaning just physically, or do you have like indigestion and stuff like that?
No, I mean, it was helping with my gut or my belly, being better, not as fat.
Okay, got it. Because I was also going to suggest, I didn't know if it was like an internal gut, but, in the infrared, you're reducing a lot of inflammation, and inflammation is really the culprit of so many things.
Yes.
And when we have an overstock of toxins within our body, if you have a hard time detoxifying, you may have an overstock of toxins, which in turn produces inflammation, and then inflammation and abundance of inflammation can then lead to symptoms.
Yes.
And then it's just this whole domino effect.
Exactly. And then this speaks to the fever. What too many people do when they get a fever is, or they have any of these types of symptoms, they're immediately trying to stamp down the fever, immediately trying to stamp down the symptom. Well, there's something bigger going on. Like sometimes the best thing you need to do is let your fever run, because it's burning out the main problem. But when you're always just, as soon as you get a fever, you're stamping it down, you're just keeping all this stuff in the body. So.
Well, and this was like a year ago, kind of related to this. We're just talking about what stress can do to the body, etc. What's the name of it? The Nashville Health Institute or something. I should know. Anyway, it's a group of people that work within traditional and alternative health and wellness in the greater Nashville community. And they meet once a month. And the guy who owns the Foundry, a chiropractor in East Nashville, and he was sharing how, and this just really had such a imprint on me, how most of his like new client consultations, it's like turning into like 20 minutes of talk therapy in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Because he's like, because frankly, that neck pain, that's from your divorce.
Isn't that something?
He's like, we can tweak it and work with it and do all that. But frankly, you're holding on to a lot of pain from your divorce 7 years ago. And how we carry stress, carry anger, carry hurt, carry pain within us. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm just going to go back to what I was saying before, how you have to look at it holistically. Mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. How are you serving those three really critical categories of your well-being to have optimal health?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing this weekend with the Wim Hof breathing?
Well, there is, I should plug them. It's like the Iceman, Tennessee or something.
Oh, really? There's a guy around here?
Yeah, they just started this.
Iceman.
I know if I could grab my phone somehow, I could look at it. It's like Ice, Tennessee or something. Anyway, I guess he's Wim Hof trained.
Okay.
And then Cindy, who owns Yoga Soul studio in Nashville, and it's like a 3-hour experience that I think is going to have like meditation, breathing, yoga, and then ice plunge. Some Wim Hof techniques.
Okay, gotcha.
And then concluding with the ice plunge.
Are they going to have ice baths?
It's so scary to me.
I've never done that. It sounds awful.
I know.
I know it's good for you.
I fear the cold. As much as I love the heat, the cold really scares me because I get cold in 85-degree weather.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm making myself do it, And I'm doing it with my husband. He's been getting all into like the cold plunges and stuff that. Yeah, but I thought it'd be a good little bonding experience for the two of us.
Absolutely.
And I will have to be doing like heavy like oming, chanting to myself while I am in there. When I om, it focuses my mind.
Om, what is that?
Om.
Oh, okay. Just like it sounds.
I already warned my husband. I was like, I'm going to embarrass you because it will like literally be survival instinct kicking in for me. I will have to do anything to get my mind.
But is it not just in and out, the ice plunge?
I think you sit in there for like 2.5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's like an
In
ice
my
bath
bathing
and it's going to
suit.
be up
Yes.
to like your
They'll
neck
have
or
a
something.
tub with ice water.
Yeah, that sounds hard. 2.5. That's a long 2.5 minutes.
I'm actually scared I might cry. Like
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to be like
Yeah.
a grown woman who cries.
I think that's a fine reaction because that a cold.
I really don't want to cry in front of everyone.
Who cares? I've done cold like turn the water all the way cold in the shower in the winter, and then go hot. But I've
been doing that. We have a steam shower at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I steam a lot.
Oh, wow. Man, between sauna and that.
I did. I really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I turn off all the lights and.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It's a good time.